She sure is beautiful. There you go. We'll put her right here. How's that?
Perfect.
If Dan, the cameraman, can get a picture of that, that would be amazing. If he can get her. Got stopped in my tracks. See, spirit works in funny ways, you know. She's a fighter. She's a fighter. Whew. She fought a long time, didn't she?
What's that?
She fought a long time or something.
Oh, no.
She's a fighter, though.
Oh, yeah.
I keep hearing, she keeps saying, I'm a fighter.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a fighter.
You bet.
I am a fighter. I'm a fighter. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. Ain't nobody gonna tell her what to do. I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
I don't feel like she crossed over instantly, though. So we're gonna get to the bottom of this, okay? She's a fighter. See, there's question marks around her. So which means there's still questions about her too. And whenever I see question marks, she's a fighter. I don't care what you say. She's fighting now. There's question marks around her. So this was totally unexpected, but she's a fighter. I don't feel like she crossed over instantly the minute it happened. Does that make sense to you at all?
Yeah.
I'm trying to let her let me know how. If I don't look at you, I'm not being rude. I'm connecting with her, and I have to pay attention to her.
You better.
I know. She's a fighter. She'll probably whoop me. Was there an impact to her of some kind? I keep getting this.
No.
This. And I'm not talking about a gunshot or anything. An impact, like an accident. An impact of some kind.
Not related to her death.
So she did have some kind of impact to her, though. She's showing me an impact. But I feel like this is like a vehicle accident or some kind of accident.
Well, she tripped on the jetway flying to Canada. She tripped over a wheelchair, and when they diagnosed, they found that she had a cracked rib.
So that impact would have gave her the cracked rib. Okay.
Of course, she didn't go and get checked out.
Right, and that's not what she.
Right.
But this played into it somehow. Does this make sense? This all built up to playing into this. That's why I'm saying she's a fighter. She's a fighter. I do feel that. Did you notice me over here? I was going like, she's a fighter. There's an impact of some kind, and there is question marks. And I don't think even when she went in, they knew at first what it was. Does that make sense to you? She's like, even when I went in at first, they didn't know what the problem was. But it all leads back to that impact, doesn't it? Bam. Told you. Spirit.com. Um, I'm just kidding. You know, she's a funny woman too, but she does have a sense of humor. She 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 can she could make this whole room laugh right now better than anybody. She's oh she's beautiful. Um, you two did some silly things together. She is talking about some really silly things that you two did together that would make normal people just crack up laughing that you two would do. Um, I know it's Halloween time, but she's showing me costumes. Does this making sense to you? She's showing me you and her dressed
For
up
sure.
in really crazy costumes.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's funny shit, she goes. I'm sorry I'm swearing you, but it's really
That's her.
funny shit. And I
Yeah.
have to say it the way they say it. She goes, we were the life of the party.
Yeah.
You know, you have so many friends. Your support system is huge. Um, you have children, don't you?
I do.
You notice I said you.
Yeah.
I didn't say y'all have children.
Yeah, yeah.
I said you have children. Do you have, here we go again, 2,
No,
3?
no.
I'm off 1 tonight. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Just one.
See, I'm off by 1. I don't know why
Yeah.
that is. Is it a boy?
Mm-hmm.
But she thought of it as her own. She loved that child.
Yeah.
And did you have a smaller wedding?
No.
You had a big? But she's talking about a small get-together. Oh, Lord, she's a hoot. I'll get this. She keeps referring to your marriage and a small get-together. Or did you just have a small get-together for her?
If you called 2,500 people for her service?
No, that's not it. That's not it.
Okay.
This is a smaller, intimate get-together
Well, we've had a few.
where there's just a few friends and stuff
Yes.
for her or
Yes.
for you, and
Yep.
and the stories were talked. I keep getting about the wedding. Are you looking at picture? I mean, she keeps bringing up the wedding. Does 13 mean anything to you?
13?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
She just brought up 13,
13.
which would be the 13th of a month because there's no 13th month.
Right.
Or January 3rd or something like that, January. I'm not going off this. We're going to be here all night.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing about me. If they say it, there's a reason.
13.
Mm-hmm. 13. Can anybody at the table?
Yeah.
Anybody
over
at the
there?
table know what that means? She's really bringing up 13. It's important to her.
I'll tell her to give us another clue.
I am. And then 6.
6.
13 and then 6. I'm not backing down.
6.
Which
Well,
would
6 would
January,
be
February,
the...
March, April, May, June.
Well, June would be my son's birthday.
Okay.
So,
So she's on the track there. So 13 is important.
okay.
I hate that because I never want anybody to go without
Yeah.
knowing because it truly... Did the 13th of this month, did you do something for her? Around the 13th? I feel like this is a gathering or something.
Carrie, was that the weekend of your cousin's wedding?
I can't hear them, can you?
Not really. Well, she died on
She
September,
died on the 12th?
On the 12th.
So the 13th would have been the day after where you had, the 13th when you had to make all the decisions and everything.
Sure.
Well, snap, that's kind of important. If
Yeah.
Did she die in the evening?
Yes.
Was it close to midnight?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Got it.
11:58.
Oh, snap. Oh, so it was so close to the 13th. So on the 13th,
We actually gave her the 12th instead of the 11th
because it was so
September
close to the 13th.
11th, we gave her, the doctors came in like 12:04.
So
So
on the
we
12th at 11:58, she crossed
On
over.
the 11th,
On
at
the
11:58, she had taken her last breath.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. The 13th was when you had to make that's when you had to make all the decisions.
Yes, we did make several.
That's when it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had
Wow.
I would say maybe that small gathering she keeps talking about too. On the 12th, they had a gathering for her in the Dells here for her.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And
so,
it was, I don't know,
So
a
she's.
few hundred people. But, I mean.
I'm going to let you keep this paper too.
Sure.
Which is so amazing because to her, the 13th was the major decision making of the funeral, the arrangements, all this stuff, and you did not do it alone. She said you had a lot of help.
Yep.
You couldn't deal with it. She goes, he just couldn't decide what to do. It was too unexpected. Did this take you off guard? Because she's referring to taking you off guard, kind of. You knew something was wrong, but you really didn't think she was going to die.
Well, that was me, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
She's talking about you.
Yeah.
You thought she was going to pull through
Yep.
this, and you thought you were just going to take her home and everything was going to be
Yep.
fine, and you never got to take her home.
Right.
It just happened that quick.
Yep.
And you were talking to her. You were talking to her even when she was alive, and you wondered, is she hearing me? Is she hearing me? Because she wasn't responding. She said, I wasn't responding to him.
Yes.
She heard what you said. You were like, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I'm taking you home. You're going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay, honey. And then the next thing you knew, she was gone. And she said, do not blame yourself. Okay? You've got to understand you did nothing wrong. Oh my God, you're holding her hand, you're rubbing, you're doing everything you can. This is the weirdest, strangest way of dying for her. You know what I mean? It's unusual.
Yeah.
And could she not breathe? And
Yeah, at the end it was.
did they have her tubed or something?
No,
or
they didn't have her
something?
tubed, no.
What's going on here? She keeps going like this. Like this. So it has to do up here.
Yeah.
She's going.
So she was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer
Okay.
on she was diagnosed with cancer on August 5th. On August 27th, they diagnosed her with pancreatic cancer, and she passed away the 12th. So there was really it was very fast.
Mm-hmm.
It was 5 weeks from the time, and at the end, there was the breathing, just because.
There's something still to do with this fall.
Yes.
Does this make sense? This fall.
Yeah. When she got diagnosed on August 5th, they took a CT scan, and they said, okay, here's what's going on. We see this, and we see this. You also have a cracked rib. And we were like, you know,
She did,
of course, she didn't have time to be.
right.
She was very busy. And then she also had 2 ulcers that she just dealt with. You know, I mean, that's just how
She's a tough woman.
she operated.
Tough woman. She's
She
got
dealt
things
with
to
it.
do. She didn't have time
She
to take
did
care
not
of
have-
herself.
yes.
She never took care of herself. She was always worried about everybody else, and I got to get this done. I get that. But, you know, it did bother her.
Yeah.
It did bother her, and
Yeah.
she would sometimes say,
Yeah.
I'm in pain, but she would let it go.
Yeah.
And people didn't really take her serious. They kind of just like, does this make sense? She's like, but, oh, she's not alone either. She's got a grandmother with her. Her grandmother's with her. She just goes, Grandma's here. Grandma's here. So she's not alone. She has loved ones with her, so she's not alone. Does she have a sister? Do you have,
Just Heather and I.
what do you mean just Heather and you?
Just my sister and I.
You have a sister?
Yes.
This is your sister?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's why I'm getting sister.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't figure out why. I'm thinking, is this your wife? But this is your sister because
Yeah.
I just got sister.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, that's,
Okay.
see how I have to pay attention. So this is your sister.
Yeah.
No wonder I got sister. I'm like, what? She's talking about sister. Okay. Huh. But she does refer to, is there another family member here
Yeah.
tonight? Because she's referring to, there's family here other than just you.
Yep.
Do you want to come up here just for a second?
Yeah.
Can they come up here for just a second? Oh. You can't come up. Okay. It's right. Is that right where I'm looking?
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I looking right there?
Yeah. You are.
I looked right that way. Okay. I'll come down in a minute just to hug him. Oh, she's so full of life. Whew. Everybody came out for her. Everybody came out for her. She's like, everybody came out for me. She might be young, but she's an old soul. I'm going to tell you that right now.
For sure.
She's an old soul. She's got a lot going on. And who the hell went through her stuff? She's like, somebody took my stuff. Somebody took my stuff. They just went through and took my stuff.
Yeah. That's really funny. we talked about it tonight.
You talked about it tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Somebody did.
They took.
Yeah.
Well, just know she was listening.
Did she know? Did she say what they took?
Her stuff. She just goes, somebody took my stuff. Who the hell took my? They took my stuff, and quite a bit. I mean, there's some interesting items to say the most. They're interesting items.
Sure.
And I know jewelry's cliche, but I do see some shiny stuff. It's very shiny. She's showing me shiny.
Okay.
So I don't know if, is it silver?
Well, yeah, there's some stuff.
There's some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Costume, probably. Some of the
it's
costume.
not. Yeah, but it's.
Yeah. We left the good stuff. I mean, obviously. So.
But she really gets a kick out of it because
Yeah.
I guess you all were going through it, and she's like, "They took my stuff." They did. Did you just do this recently?
Yeah.
Because she's like, they just did this recently. She was watching y'all, just so you know. She was watching y'all do this, getting a kick out of it. And it was like, some of you disagreed. No, I want that, and I want that. And she was like, they're so funny. She's the boss. If she'd have been here, she'd have been the boss of that.
Oh, yeah.
Who got what? If it would have been the other way around in you, she'd have been the one going, oh, hell no, I get this.
Yeah.
I get that. You,
Yeah.
you know. So she's a very strong energy. I'll tell you what. Is your mother crossed over? She's this. That's your grandma then. It's like a mother figure to her. So she had to have been really close to her grandma.
She was.
Is that your mom's mom? That's why. Okay. She's very close to her. Your grandma's very nurturing. Okay. There's other family members with her. She's not. She just keeps saying, "I'm not." Do you fish?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore, but you used to.
Sure.
Okay. And she remembers that. Was that when you were younger, growing up?
Yeah.
Because she's showing me a boat, water.
Oh,
She's showing me a boat and water and stuff like that. So is that something you did together? Or, all right. Well, she just loved that times. Okay. And vacations. Family vacations. I don't know. She's an amazing woman. Does somebody have her? I'm sorry. She
No.
just said, somebody has me. So I know this is her picture and you have her, but that's not what she's referring to. Somebody has me, she keeps saying.
I brought that.
Oh. So you do. Oh. You have her. Oh, my God. Boy, I'm on tonight. I'm just kidding. That's oh, my God. You do have her.
Yeah.
That's incredible. See, and you were like, no, you do have her right there. I knew it wasn't this because I kept saying it's not this. Somebody has her.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, she loves you so much. What a good brother. What a good brother. She keeps referring to you as the older brother. It don't matter.
No.
You're the older brother. She keeps referring to you. You might not think it, but she looked up to you as an older brother. Like, she looked up to you. So, even though she was, older, or how do I say it?
She was
older.
5'2", so she looked up to me.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Because she keeps looking up to you and going,
Yeah.
she really looks up to you.
Yeah.
You're like, when she had a problem, she could go to you.
Yeah.
And you vice versa. She goes more him than me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, she just
100%.
goes more him than me. You would go to
Yeah.
her more for everything. So she loves you very, very, very much. She is an amazing woman. She's not gone. She's here. Talk to her. Keep talking to her. And I don't know what y'all did with her stuff, but she knows. She knows. And tell everybody she's doing okay. Tell your family, tell everybody she's okay. She's happy. And she's married, right?
Yep.
Is her husband still grieving really bad?
Yes.
All of a sudden I just got kind of a headache. Is he having headaches or stress headaches? Yeah. He needs to have closure. He doesn't have closure either. She just goes, he's grieving hard. She's kind of worried about him. So keep an eye on him. He's grieving hard, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he hasn't, she's kind of at the home to where he hasn't moved any of her, it's like he won't let go of her stuff. He's hanging on to stuff, even though y'all got to go through some of it. He's hanging on to it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't want to let her go completely. It's like, oh, I just can't go. Wow. She's seeing all this. So she just keeps giving me a headache with him. So there must be some kind of tension, stress, whatever's going on with him. If you can get him to see some medium or something, maybe he can connect and understand that she's okay. She's got a lot for him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she wouldn't trade you for a brother in a million years. And she keeps saying you're not the only one, though. You're not the only one. So there's family members, too, that...
Sure.
And she goes, I'm better looking.
Yeah.
She keeps asking, what is she? But I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you know that she's with you, and I'm sorry about what happened. It's that impact, that rib and all that started it all, and it just went, you know.
Yeah.
But she heard you. Yeah. She knew you, everything you said to her. She loves you too. And she doesn't miss you because she's right here with you.
Okay.
It's funny how we miss them, but they don't miss us because they're here. It's harder for us than it is for them.
Yeah.
But you will be reunited with her.
Wonderful.
You know? Okay?
Thanks.
You're so welcome.